What's up, YouTube? Let's do the New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle for October 29th, 2025. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe for more Sudoku videos like this. We just crossed over 600 subscribers, and I'm now looking at getting to 700. And my goal for the end of the year is to get to 1,000. So if you have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you'd like to try this puzzle yourself, there will be a link in the description. So with that said, let's fill the grid. All right, so we got 3 and 3 looking into this box. So 3 is in one of these two cells. 5 and 8 are looking into this box. So 8's going to be in one of these two cells. 5 will be in one of these 3. And we already have a 5 up here, but we don't have an 8, and 8 sees this cell, so this has to be an 8. So that's actually going to put 8 up here in one of these two cells. So that's a 3-8 pair. So what else can we do with that? 9's going to be in one of these two cells, and it actually has to be in this cell. That puts 9 in one of these two cells. What else? 7 points up here now, so 7's in one of these two cells. Okay. Actually, this can't be a 7 right here. This has to be the 7. Let's see, 5 and 5 are pointing into this box, so 5 will be in one of these two cells. And 5's going to be somewhere up here in one of these 3 cells. That means 5 has to be in one of these 2 cells here. And that lines, or no, that does not line up. 5 is still possible right here. This 1 looks up. This 1 looks across, so this is a 1 right here. 1's going to be in one of these 2 cells. 1's are going to be in one of these 2 cells here. That'll line up wherever 1 ends up in this box, it's going to line up with wherever, you're either going to have a 1 in this column up here in this box, and then you'll have a 1 here, or you're going to have a 1 here, and that's going to put 1 somewhere here in this box. Either way, neither of these cells are going to be 1, and you have a 1 that looks across here. So 1's in one of these 2 cells. Now I also noticed that 9 sees this cell, and 3. 9 and 3. The column still needs a 9 and a 3. So they're both forced into these 3 cells. So this is actually a triple. A 1, 3, 9 triple. And this has to be a 3 because 1 and 9 see that cell. And this is going to be 1, 9. And this is going to be a 7 to finish that column. So 7 and 7 look over here. That's going to be 7 right there. And now this is a pair. This is a 6, 9 pair. Okay. All right, let's just look. We have triples left in these boxes up here. So this is going to be a 2, 5, 6 triple. This is going to be a 1, 2, 4 triple. That's 1, 4. 2 is restricted to these 2 cells, and then 4 could go in any of the 3 cells. And this is going to be a 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I don't see anything else there. This row is down to 4, so before we scan, let's just look at this row. We need a 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, and 7. So this is just 2, 5. Actually, it can't be a 5. We have 5s penciled right here, so this has to be a 2. So that's not 2. So now we just need 1, 5, and 7. So this has to be a 5 because 1 and 7 see that cell. So that's 1 or 7. This can't be 5. Oh, it's a 1 or a 7. So now we have a 5, 8 pair right here, because 5 and 8 are restricted to these two cells. So this is down to 1, 7, 9. That's 1, 9. That's 7, 9. So the 9 is pointing now. So these 9s are locked in here. The 9s are locked in here in this box. So over here in this box, 9 has to go here, and then 6 has to go here. So now 6 is in one of these two cells. Okay. Very nice. All right, what else are we looking at here? Oh, 2. Okay, 2 looks down now. This 2 looks across. So 2's in one of these two cells. Six is going to be in one of these three cells. Okay, we can place another 2. Remember up here, 2, 5, 6. The 2's are pointing. Now we have a 2 here. 2 sees this cell, so this is a 2. That places another 2 over here. That places this 2. Should be getting close to... Oh, we have 2's up here still to do. This column here, let's look at the column. We need a 3, 5, 8, 3, 4, 5, 8. I don't really see how that helps. But we are down to 4 in this box, so let's think about that. We need a 3, 4, 5, 8. So it's the same thing we're down to. Can't really restrict it though. 3, 4, 5, 8. This is down to 4, this column. Let's think about that. We need 3, 4, 6, 7. Can't restrict that. 3. This is just 3, 4. Let's mark that 3, 4. I guess just mark this whole column. 3, 4, 6, 7. 3, 4, 6, 7. This is a triple, so we should think about that. This is going to be 4, 6, 7 for the box. So this has to be a 4 because it sees 6 and 7. So that's a 4. So this is 6, 7. That means this is a 1. This is 7. This is 4. This is 2. This is 1. This is 2 now. That's not 4. So we got 4, 5, 6 left here. Okay, we just placed a ton of stuff. Okay, this is 9. This is 7. So this is 3, 4, 6 in this column. So that means this has to be a 7. That's a 7, that's a 6. 1, 9, still can't do much with that. Down here we got 4, 5, and 6. All right, so we have a 5, 6 pair in this column. So what are we down to now? We need 8. We do need an 8 and a 3. Three, 4, okay, 3, 4, 5, 8 is what was left in this column. This can't be a 4, 5, so it's got to be 3, 8. So now we have a 3, 8 pair in this column. We have a 3, 8 pair in the box, 3, 8 up here in this box, 3, 8 in this column. What is this now? 5, and 4. That's a 4, 5. So 4 is in one of these two cells in this box. So this is 4, 5. This is 3, 8. So we got another 3, 8 here. So we got 4, 5, 6, and what? We still need a 1. 1's going to be in one of these two cells. 1, 4, 5, and 6. That's just 1, 6. That's just 1, 4. And this is 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're all marked up there. Let's look at this column over here. We need, what do we need? We need, oh, this 5 right here is sitting here, pointing right at that cell. So that's a 6. That's a 5. That's a 6. That's a 4. That's a 5. That's a 3 now. So that's 8 and 3. 8 and 5. 5 and 4. That's a 1. We're down to 3. No, not 3. 4, 6, and 9. So this has to be the 6. This is going to be, neither of these are 6. This is a 4, 9 pair. This 6 right here makes this a 1. So this is 1 and 9. That's a 4. That is 5, 6 right here. So this must be a 4. That's a 4. That's a 9. Over here, the 3 points up. That makes it an 8 there and a 3 here. 8 there, 3 here. 6 and 5. Okay, we are down to 3 and 6 in this column. So that's 6, that's 3. And this is 8, and this is 9. Okay, pretty neat puzzle today. It went pretty smoothly, but definitely an interesting puzzle, especially with all the 3 8s that we ended up with over here. I think we had some stuff in the beginning, like this, or towards the beginning, the 1, 3, 9 triple down here early on. We had a 3, 8 pair up here to start with. So yeah, just a very interesting puzzle. Let me know how you did in the comments, and I will see you next time.